So good morning, everyone. Hope all of you are doing good, right?
Yep, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay, fine. So do you know why we have arranged this meeting? Any idea why you have planned for this meeting?
To discuss
for the
about
LIR's
NURS
exam.
Okay, to discuss about class 10 and
and
class 12 examinations, right? Okay. So let me ask one thing first. Whose responsibility is this to pass the class 10 and class 12 examination? Whose
Us.
responsibilities? Huh?
ours.
Okay, okay, fine. So the ownership of the responsibility of studying for class 10 or class 12 is lies within with you people. Okay. So it's your responsibility and you have got 1 year ahead. Okay. So how many of you feel confident that you will be able to clear class 10? I think we have only students who are attending class 10, right? Nobody is attending class 12, right? Okay, only class 10. Okay. So how many of you are confident enough to clear class 10 examination with 90 percentage and above marks? 90 percentage and above. Please raise your hand. Huh? Okay, okay, okay. Great. So Prapti has the confidence for that. Okay, okay, great. Okay. So I believe that each and everyone sitting over here has that capability. Okay. The only thing is that you don't believe that can happen. Because there are some systems which have already taught you something like if you learn for so and so times, if you continuously learn for 10 years only, you can pass class 10 with 90 percentage marks, right? There was some system which taught you like that, but that's not true. If you learn in a systematic way, if you build your own strategies, you will be able to clear the class 10 examinations in flying colors. Okay, so class 10 examination is not something which is difficult to achieve. It's very easy to achieve. The results, it's very easy to achieve the results in class 10. Each and everyone sitting over here can get 90 percentage and above. Okay, so please change your belief system. Please change your belief system that you can pass your class 10 examinations with high scores. Okay, so now we are setting the first goal. Each and everyone sitting over here will clear the class 10 examinations with how much percentage of mark? 90 percentage and above. Now, how many of you believe that? How many of you believe this? Okay, Zian, Prapti, then what about Zohel? Zohel, what happened to your camera?
1 minute, sir. I want it now.
Okay. So what about Fella? You don't have
I'm
that
not sure.
belief. Huh? Not
Like, I
sure.
can't predict. I
At
can't
least you can
predict.
set
But
the
I
goal,
will
right?
try my best.
At least you can set the goal. Okay. So
Yeah,
once you set the goal, you set it as 90 percentage and above. And believe me, what I told is true because that's what the statistics say. People who learn with a strategy, okay, for at least 6 months. For at least 6 months. I'm not claiming that somebody who learned for 1 year or 2 years. For at least 6 months, if you have got a strategy, if you build a strategy, if you follow a particular methodology of solving question papers, if you have a timetable, okay, if you know what the answer key is about, if you know about the examination model, you will be able to score 90 percentage and above easily. Okay, so exam clearing class 10 exam is not a difficult task. It's very easy. Okay, so that's the first thing that you need to understand. The next one is like you will have to have practice. You will have to practice because you people lack practice in writing, right? Because you don't have any writing activity at Hash Picture School. Okay, now the one thing that you will have to practice is writing and solving question papers. Okay, how many of you have registered? I think all of you have registered for class 10, right? You haven't registered. Okay, once you turn once you turn 14, you can start registering for this one. Okay, you can seek the support from the other students who have already registered. So the first task that we will be giving you is registering for class 10. Okay, that's the first task that we give you, because you will have to take the responsibility of knowing how to register for class 10 examination on your own, because school is not going to do that, because that's the first task that you need to accomplish. You will have to go to the NIOS website or IGCSE, whatever. You can have multiple option. Okay, NIOS is not the only option that you have. You have Cambridge, you have IGCSE and other options too. Okay, so if you are confident enough to clear those examinations, you can even go and explore those options too. Okay, NIOS is one of the many options that are available. Okay, so you'll have to go there. You'll have to understand what the exam is about. You'll have to decide on which all subjects you are going to take and what are the timelines for registrations. So you should not miss the timeline for registrations. The registrations are so easy. The only thing that you need to take care is that the whatever name you are giving should match with whatever documents that you are uploading. For example, if you are uploading birth certificate, the name that you give, your name, your father's name or mother's name, should match with the name in the birth certificate. Understood? That is one thing that you'll have to take care. Otherwise, what happen? You will have a name in any of the ID cards, and whatever you upload and the name you give in the NIOS website differs. You'll have to give penalty. You'll have to pay penalty to rectify that. So that should not happen. You can cross verify. You can cross verify the name in the birth certificate or the passport or whatever documents that you upload, and ensure that the name of your name, your parents, your father's name and mother's name matches. Okay, so that is one thing that you'll have to understand. Another one is like you'll have to choose the subject on your own, like whatever you are interested in. Okay, hope you have got an idea like what career you are planning for, right? Prapti, what is your career plan?
I didn't choose yet, but I've actually already registered, so I've chosen a few subjects
No,
which
my
give me
my my question is about your career plan. What
no
career
picture,
you are? Yeah.
no picture about that. Probably like an entrepreneur, like I don't
Okay,
know.
you if you want to be an entrepreneur, I'll simply say that you can pass any of the five papers. You need not focus on math. You need not focus on science or something like that. You can choose one language and other four subjects, maybe data entry or psychology or any other paper. Okay, you can choose the easier path. I don't want you people to take the difficult path. But if somebody wants to go for engineering, what they need to do, they'll have to mandatorily take mathematics. Okay, they'll have to take science. Otherwise, you won't get an admission for mathematics or science in class 12. Right. So if you want to go for engineering, if you have the aspiration to become an engineer, you'll have to choose that pathway. Okay. If you want to be an entrepreneur, but never ever just say that I want to be an entrepreneur. Prapti has already started. So I would always suggest people to take action rather than words. Take action. Okay, if you can start something right now, if you have an idea, if you know how to program, if you know how to code, you need not go to the engineering college to learn for waste 4 years. Okay, you can learn programming in 3 to 6 months. You can use AI technologies. You can build products. Okay, so you'll have to have a plan. And later on, you should not come back and say that I had the plan to become a doctor. Unfortunately, I didn't write the biology paper and I couldn't go. If you have a plan, and one more thing, you can always restructure your plan too. Because I know one student who actually wanted to go to a particular stream. Yes, he wanted to become a pilot. Okay, he wanted to become a pilot. Unfortunately, he did the class 12 in humanities. When he went for the pilot license, they wanted the science graduate. They wanted the science background in class 12. Okay, then he wrote it once again because he went for humanities in class 12, and later he understood that he needs science. So he wrote the exams again for science. He cleared the exams and he got the pilot license. So that is also possible. I'm not telling that once you write something that is the end. No, you have got possibility to revise that at a later point of time. Okay, but when you take a decision, take informed decision. Okay, based on something that you already know, based on some plans that you already have, take the decision based on that. Got it? Zian, got my point? Okay. Then what about Fisan? What is your plan?
Sir, entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship. So have you started something? What is entrepreneurship is the toughest career path. Okay, don't ever think that entrepreneurship is the easiest pathway. That is the toughest pathway. Otherwise, everyone would have become an entrepreneur, right? Why people are seeking jobs? That is not required. You can go and start something, right? But that is the most riskier pathway. Got me? So don't choose
Sir,
entrepreneurship. Yeah. What is your idea? What is your idea on entrepreneurship?
haven't planned yet.
You will have to plan because entrepreneurship or starting something, you can do it right now. That's you need not wait for becoming achieving the age of a major, okay, or become like get to the age of 25 to start. You can start right now. If you have the potential to do something right now, you can start. Like Fella started the English classes, right? Fella, what is your plan? What is your career plan?
I want to become a fashion designer.
Yeah, great. So what are the steps that you have already taken for that?
Like I'm learning how to like design and all, like the body shape and,
That's great.
and all.
So if
And I'm designing.
yeah, please. Yeah, that's great, right? So you have already taken a step. So career is something that some plan wherein you already have taken a step at a very early age. Maybe you can even change the career path too. It's not mandatory that you stick on to one career. Okay, because the modern world has a different ideology, wherein people will go behind a career for maybe 2 to 3 years and change that. That is going to happen. But you should be someone who is acting on that. You should be someone who take the action rather than words. Got my point? Fizan, I really appreciate your thought, but this is what entrepreneurship is a career, is the most riskier career. Okay, and you can even you should have taken a step right now because we have got the entrepreneurship classroom. We are asking you to come up with some idea and sell it. Okay, so whatever idea you have, sell it right now. Okay, what about Aisha Naurin? What about Aisha Naurin?
Fashion
What is your
designer.
fashion designer? Okay, so what step have you taken right now for that?
I have sewed a few dresses
Oh,
for
that's
my
great.
dolls.
Oh, that's great. So
And
why don't you share it with us?
well, it's in India right now.
Okay, you can share the photos. You can ask some of your cousins or someone to take the photos and share it with us. Okay, so
I'll
whatever
try
you
to
do.
find it.
Okay,
The
okay, okay, okay.
photos and I doesn't take photos of those.
Okay, so you'll have to market it. Okay, so whatever you do, you can market using the social platforms or any other platforms
Okay,
that are available. Maybe with your parents' permission, you can start a social channel and you can share it. Okay,
okay.
Zian, what is your plan?
My plan is neurosurgeon.
Pardon?
Neurosurgeon.
Researcher.
New neurosurgeon.
Neurosurgeon. Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Fine. Great, 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 great. So you know what steps are required to become a
Yes, I
neurosurgeon,
know.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what papers you need to select?
I have to take MCAT and attend a medical school for 4 years, pass
Okay.
licensing exams, and I have to complete like neurosurgery residency for like 7 years.
Okay.
I have to pursue a fellowship,
Okay.
obtain a board certification,
Oh, that's
and
great.
start practicing and ongoing education.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So you'll have to choose the subjects too, right?
Yeah,
While writing class 10, you'll have to choose the science subjects.
yeah,
So for class 12 also, you'll have to have biology and chemistry.
yeah.
Okay. So you need to plan better. Okay. And there is another pathway to achieve that goal. Okay, maybe
Mm.
by becoming computer science engineer, you can even become a neurosurgeon because that's the way the world is moving to. Because robots will be performing surgery. Okay, and in order to create robot, You'll have to have the domain expertise of a neurosurgeon. So it's like cross disciplinary rather than
Yeah.
focusing on one area. You'll have to have multiple skill sets. In the new world order, you'll have to have multiple skill sets. Okay. Zohel, where are you right now? I can't see you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your plan? Hello, I can't hear you right. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. I'm not sure which career I should take. Like I have multiple choice.
Mhm.
And I'm not, I know, sticking with one.
Okay. So while writing the exam, you'll have to have an idea. Okay. You'll have to have an idea on choosing the subject. Okay. Maybe after some time, if you feel like you'll have to switch the career, you can write an additional paper and you can become qualified. That's true. But on the first step itself, if you have an idea where to go to, you can choose papers based on that. Okay.
But I'm 13, I'm just going to be 13 this January 19th. I can
Okay.
only register in 2026.
Okay. Now then you can have an idea. You can plan better for the next 1 year, right? You can plan better. Okay. So the class 10 examination is just one of the milestone. It's not the ultimate milestone. It's not the final milestone. It's not a breakthrough in your life. Okay. It's just some one of the milestone that is happening. That's there in your in your life. That is coming in your way in your life. Okay. So you'll have to plan better. So what about any other student? Alim, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your career plan? Any idea?
Um, no.
What you want to be? Or what?
I wanna be like software developer.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So to become a software developer, you'll have to choose the science subjects, right? Science and
Yeah.
mathematics. And
Yeah.
without mathematics, also you can become a software engineer. Okay, that's what we teach. But the only question is, have you learned? Have you learned programming? Have you learned AI? Programming using AI or without using AI? Okay.
Um, oh, I guess.
Okay, so when you choose the subjects, if you are going to pursue BTech or MCA or something like that, you will have to choose mathematics and science papers. Okay, but even if you don't choose those papers, also you can become a software engineer. The only thing is that you will have to learn everything on your own. You'll have to learn
Okay.
programming. You'll have to learn AI. You'll have to know how to build a product. Okay, everything you'll have to learn, and that's very easy too. Okay, fine. Any other students? Adnan. Adnan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your career plan?
I want to go as a surgeon, mostly neurosurgeon.
Ah, that's great. So, Sian, you have got one person whom you can
Yeah.
align with, you can discuss with. Okay. So when Adnan came to my home, I discussed this possibility of becoming a neurosurgeon by going through the pathway of a software engineer. Because in future, the software engineers will be designing robots which can perform neurosurgery. Okay. So even if you don't go to the medical field, also you can pursue that career. But the medical surgeon can contribute more on the domain part. Okay. So whenever you plan for higher education, plan for something wherein you need not pay any fees. You get scholarships from foreign universities. Okay. You get admitted to prestigious institutions. You get research opportunities and all. You'll have to plan in that way. So whenever you choose these papers, no, you'll have to understand that these papers, the marks that you score in these papers will be like an add-on for that particular course. Okay, fine. So that's about choosing the paper. So the first step will be to visit the NIOS website or IGCSE or Cambridge or any other syllabus that you are going to write the exams for. Okay, so that's the first step. The next one is like you'll have to be qualified for that, because NIOS qualifies you for registration at the age of 14. Okay, when you reach the age of 14, you can register for NIOS. Okay, that is one part. Another one is choosing the subjects. Okay, so we have discussed 3 points. One is like which board you need to choose. Another one is about learning about how to register for that and choosing the subjects. The next step will be to practice writing, because all of these exams demands writing. Okay, so you'll have to write and clear the exams. So what you need to do? You'll have to take the previous year's question papers. You'll have to collect at least 5 years question papers. Okay, you'll have to collect 5 years of question paper and start writing. Start solving those question papers. Okay, so you can take an open book approach. First of all, I won't demand you people to just by heart stuffs. You people can go through the textbook, go to the question paper, refer the question paper, and open the book and answer this. The only thing that matters is the timing. You'll have to plan for the time. You'll have to plan better to match the time, because actually these exams were for 3 hours duration. You'll have to practice completing these exams in 2 hours. The rest 1 hour you'll have to take for reading the question paper, revising everything that you have already run, and you'll have to ensure that you complete the exams in 2 hours, because that's what the time it takes for completing these exams. Only 2 hours. Got it. And for learning, you'll have to have a systematic approach. Whatever subject you choose, learn with the help of AI. Learn with the help of AI. How many of you are aware about Notebook LM? Notebook LM. Have you seen Notebook LM? Google's Notebook LM? Not seen? Was it discussed in classrooms? Not discussed. Okay. So you do one thing. Search for Notebook LM by Google. Notebook LM. Notebook LM by Google. Upload the PDFs or whatever materials you have into Notebook LM. Then chat with that and learn. Okay. So you can create a repository for learning by using Notebook LM. Okay, so Notebook LM is very easy to learn, easy to collect and create a repository, learning repository. Okay, you can use Notebook LM. You can systematically, you can plan something like a Pomodoro method for learning. What is Pomodoro? Any idea? Pomodoro. Note it down. Okay, Pomodoro. 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 That should be one methodology that you need to implement for like focused learning. What is Pomodoro? You
Is
will
it
have a
related
time.
to time?
Yeah, time management. Yes, exactly. So what you need to do? You'll have to on the timer. You will get a 25-minute slots. You will get 25-minute slot, and once you are in that, never ever get distracted. Okay. So once you start learning, once you switch on the timer for first 25 minutes, don't get distracted. Then you will get a 5 minutes break. Then you can continue with the next Pomodoro cycle. Okay, you can continue for 2 to 3 Pomodoro cycles with 5 minutes break in between. Later, you can take a 15 minutes break. So the Pomodoro timer itself will allow you to take that break. So there are physical Pomodoro clocks or digital Pomodoro clocks. So this will ensure that you learn on a focused way. So whatever activity you do, you can focus on that particular activity for these 25 minutes. Got it. So you should focus and you should learn at least for 2 hours a day. I don't want you people to learn for 5 hours a day. I don't want you people to learn for 8 hours or 10 hours a day. But if you systematically plan everything, you can learn. You can spend the 2 hours per day for learning. Okay, and the Hash Future School classes will continue. It won't cover any of the papers, because I am confident enough that you people will learn on your own. Every human being born on the earth has got the capability to learn on their own, each and every subject. The only thing is that you should have a mindset to learn. You should have the goal to achieve. You should have your own strategies to learn. My strategy won't work for you. Or Prapti strategy won't work for Zohal. Or Zohal strategy don't work for Aisha Navrin. Or Zian's strategy won't work for Adnan. Each and everyone is a different individual. Okay, so you'll have to systematically plan. You'll have to once you choose the subjects, you should create an notebook, LM notebook, or any other AI tools. You should seek the support of AI for learning. Okay, so you can give to ChatGPT. Maybe you can give the question, feed the question paper to ChatGPT, and tell your answer, and tell ChatGPT that if it matches with the answer key, or if it is sufficient for 5 marks, ask it to summarize it for 5 marks. Okay. So, and if you visit the NIOS website, you can even see marking schema. So what is marking schema? Any idea?
The
No.
type of questions and the marks, right?
Yes, the question paper, sample question paper is one part, and the marking schema is another part. Okay. This marking schema is actually given to teachers for evaluating the answer sheet. So you need to know if it is a question for 5 marks, you need to know how to write for 5 marks. If you write 3 pages, if you write 5 pages and waste all of your time writing that answer, you are not going to pass. If you need to score above 90%, you need to know how the evaluator is going to evaluate that particular question paper, answer sheet. You need to know how they are giving you 5 marks for the points that you have written. You need to know what a 3-mark question is about. You need to know what a 1-mark question is about. Okay, so for a 1-mark question, you need to spend only 1 minute or less than that, because it doesn't demand you more than that. That's the only way wherein you can complete your exam in 2 hours. So you need to practice the question papers. You'll have to refer to the answer schema, which is already available in NIOS website or any other exam board website. If you are writing CBSE, some people are writing CBSE. CBSE answer schema is already there in the CBSE website. That's the way smarter people learn. Smart people don't learn by go by the textbook. Smart people learn in a different way. They refer to the answer sheet. They refer how the marks are getting, how you can score marks. They build a strategy. Got my point? Fizan, are you here? I can see a lot of light on your face. Huh? Are you here?
Sir, I
Huh?
was checking the NIS page.
Okay, you are searching. Oh, okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, but right now, please focus on what I say. Okay, so we discussed about answer schema. So you should be aware about the question papers, sample question papers. You should collect at least last 5 years question papers, feed it to notebook LM. Okay, get an answer schema, get the question, generate the question, get to know about the repeated question patterns. AI systems can help you to get the repeated question patterns. At least 60%, 60 to 70% of the questions will be repeated. So it is very easy to score 70 marks, because those questions will get repeated each and every year in one way or the other. So you can feed the 5-year question paper to AI and ask it to generate a list of repeated questions. Got my point? You'll have to make use of the AI the maximum for learning. That is a blessing for you people in this era. It is a blessing. You can feed the question papers to AI. You can upload 5 question papers to AI. Ask it to generate the repeated pattern. Got my point? So that's one way of scoring minimum 70 marks. Okay. Another one is like you'll have to set a target mark list. So that is about vision board. You people have already done the vision board and the goal setting and other steps, right? So what is the vision for class 10? Easy to acquire knowledge. What is the vision? Huh?
To pass with a good
Just
marks
to
and
pass the
percentage.
exams. Just to score marks. Okay, nothing else. You won't get any knowledge from that class 10 examination. Your only purpose or only goal will be to score marks. The other things that you will learn at Hashpicho School. Okay, we don't focus on exam. We focus on the real world results. Okay. So once you are going for class 10, your only purpose will be to score marks. Okay. So once you are there, you'll have to set a vision board. What is a vision board? The final year mark sheet. You can refer a class 10 examination mark list. You can get it from online. Create a similar mark list for you. Write down your name, your address, or your whatever fields are there in that particular reference question paper. You write it down and create a mark list of your own. So Zohal can create a mark list for Fatima Zohal. Prapti can create for Prapti. So each and every day you look into this particular vision board. Okay, once you go for studying. Okay, and ensure that you have achieved some of these results for that particular vision. You have got the right methodologies for that particular vision. Got my point? So first one is to set the vision board. The next one is to ensure that you have learned all the steps. You have at least gone through all the steps. So we prefer an open book style, wherein whatever subject you choose, just refer all the pages. Okay, one way is to answer the question paper. Another one is to just go through all the lessons. We don't want you to by heart that. You just ensure that you have gone through all the topics and you are able to understand the steps written over there. Okay, so you can categorize things like this, like less understood, understood, and not understood. You can categorize this particular textbook into 3 areas. One is less understood, understood, and not understood. Believe me, after one round of learning, 70% of the topic will be in understood category. People who can read, people who can understand English can understand these topics. 70% of the topic you can understand. Okay, so it will be the understood category. There will be another 10% or 20% in the less understood category. Okay, so less understood category, you can have 20%. That you can go and repeat. You can read it again for maybe 2 or 3 times and you can understand that. Maybe you can refer to YouTube videos. Videos are the easiest way to understand things. Got my point? So it's very easy to understand. So when you search for topics, always search for easy videos. What you need to do? Easy method to learn algebra. Easy method to learn water cycle. Easy method to learn any topic. So when you search for this kind of topics, when you go and search in YouTube, learn the easy, always search for easy method for learning that particular topic. Or else you can use another keyword for kids. Okay, linear algebra for kids. Quantum mechanics for kids. Okay, or Python programming for kids, or any steps. You will come across easy methods for that. So easy and for kids are the 2 search words, keywords that you can use while learning. Understood? So make use of this learning methodology and create this bracket. Less understood, understood, and not understood. Less understood, understood, and not understood. Okay, so the rest 10% will be in the not understood category. So once you refer some videos or you ask your friends or any other people, you can learn that 10%. So the 90% is easily scored, right? So scoring 90% is not a difficult task. The only thing that you will have to the idea you should have is like how to write, what the examiner is expecting out of this, what the evaluator is expecting out of this answer sheet. Okay, so you can, but the only thing is that you will have to have a practice. You should practice writing from right now. Okay, each and every day, spend 2 hours solving the question papers. Plan systematically. Okay, have your own plan. Nobody else can plan for you. Okay, so it's very easy task. Okay, create the vision board. Always refer to the vision board. Okay, and keep in mind that our only intention will be to score marks. So whatever strategy, except copy, you can utilize any strategy for that. Except keeping bits or trying malpractices, you can practice any method. You can use AI, you can use audios, you can use videos, you can use presentations, you can listen to any classrooms. Don't go for any tuitions. Don't go for any tuitions, because tuitions will kill your learning skill. Okay, it's your responsibility to clear the exam. So take the right steps and ensure that you complete all the topics, maybe by May end. Okay, April, May you have got some vacations, right? So by the May end, you ensure that everything is completed. The exam comes in next year, May 2025, March, April 2025. But don't wait for that. Always complete everything beforehand, so that everything becomes easy for you. Okay, be relaxed, be cool. Never ever be afraid of question papers. Okay, how many of you see the dreams of writing an exam? That horrible dream. How many of you have seen that? The horrible dream of writing an exam. Ah, Fizan. Oh, no, Aisha Naurin. I even today I saw one dream. Because that is one thing that haunts you for the life, the entire life. Okay, because we were all like frightened by hearing the word exams. Class 10, class 12, the degree and other exams. We were frightened to, like, we were like the people were creating a kind of panic. Okay, that is not required. Be cool. Okay, always be cool, because this cool nature will help you to achieve a lot of results, and ensure that parallelly you get these kind of results, selling your skills. Okay, step into entrepreneurship, step into research, step into doing something meaningful, attending Olympiads and hackathons, because those are very important. Okay, exam is a byproduct, or the class 10 marks are a byproduct in Hashmit school. Okay, you will get that. I am pretty sure that each and everyone sitting over here will get 90% and above, provided you know how to read and how to write. Okay, provided you have the strategy. Okay, so can you people plan the strategy and share it with us? Okay, so the next sitting will be to discuss your strategies. So I won't give a lecture. You'll have to, each and everyone of you should come up with your own strategies to score 90% of marks. Fella, where did you go? I can't see you now.
I'm here.
Any doubts at this point? Because we have discussed a lot of things.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
For this trip, somewhere they will get the books and all.
Okay, once you register for the exams, you will get the books by courier. The
Okay.
NOS will send you the books. Or else you can get the digital version in online portals. We will share you the online links,
Okay.
because those are available for free online. The books, the question papers, everything. The sample question paper, the marking schema, everything is available in NIOS website.
Okay. Thank you.
The physical books you will receive once you register. But if you register in one thing to note is that if you register in Dubai or any other Gulf countries, you'll have to pay $400, $800. But the same thing, if you register in India, you'll have to pay only 1,500 rupees.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Once I checked here in Ajman, Times Square College, they said like that you have to pay great amount. I don't
Okay, so you
remember
do
the
one
amount
thing.
now.
You register in India,
Okay.
spend that money for the flight ticket,
Yeah.
come to India and
That's
write
the
the
way.
exam.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what I think many of the people are planning this year too. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because paying $800 means, again, if you have any mistake in that, you'll have to, for rectification, you'll have to pay in dollars itself. Okay, so $800 comes around somewhere around 80, 80,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere around 70,000. But the same thing, if you pay 1,500 here in India, you can do that. Or else you can opt for Cambridge. I think Cambridge, the exam fees is somewhere around 1 lakh or 1 lakh, something near to that. So you can plan multiple options. You can have multiple options. Cambridge, IGCSE, GED, many
Yeah,
options
but
are there.
syllabus also little tough, I think.
It's not tough. Nothing is
Huh.
tough. I told you, no,
Yes.
that is our like traditional viewpoint. If you have a strategy, each and every exams you can clear with a strategy.
No, what I said no, because Zian used to follow CBSE syllabus only till last year.
But CBSE is not here to support after class 12. So what will Zian do after class 12? He'll have to appear for a different board, right?
Yeah,
Maybe the
yeah.
medical board. Maybe he will be going for medicine in the Middle East or in Britain or in the Britain or in the USA or any other country. Then he'll have to attend another board, right?
Yes, yes,
So it's
yes.
all about strategy. Let him strategize.
Okay.
Let him devise his own learning styles. Let him devise his own examination strategies and like his own life strategies. That will
Okay, then.
help him to be a lifelong learner.
Okay.
So achieving that skill is mandatory, lifelong learning. Because when we studied, it was like you learn till degree, you get a job, that's the end. But now for these people, it's all about lifelong learning. Even the BTech degree I got 16 years back is not going to help me now. Nobody asks for that. People always ask for the new experience or whatever new tools that you know, whatever new skills you have achieved. That's what people ask from me. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay,
let him
thank you.
strategize. Nothing is difficult. Zian, nothing is difficult. The only thing is that you will have to strategize. You will have to strategize yourself. Okay, so now I am really happy that he has got a plan. He already told that he wants to become a neurosurgeon. He knows which all universities award different degrees. He know how to get a fellowship. Okay, so he can plan from right now.
Okay,
Okay,
no problem.
so
Okay, thank you.
that will help him out. I'm really happy that he already has got some plans.
Okay,
And we
okay.
also need to know that the world is changing. So we also need to know like what other ways we can choose. We can contribute better into for neurosurgery. Okay, so we can even plan for that. No issues. We have got time. Okay. Any other queries? Anyone else? Because we want the full ownership from these students. Otherwise, we could have like appointed a consultant and ask them to register. We want these people to register. We want them to know how to register for an exam. We want these people to learn how to strategize for the exams, how to learn for the exams. So it's not the responsibility of the school. It's not the responsibility of the society. It's not the responsibility of the parents. It's your responsibility. The ownership of clearing class 10, the ownership of your life, ownership of your career is within these bright minds. Everyone, each and everyone sitting in front of me are really talented. I know that because I'm really happy to see a lot of talents, a lot of talents getting showcased at Hashwitcher School. I'm really happy for that. So don't worry. Strategies, don't waste time. Okay, so the Pomodoro method I told you like is good. It's not only good for learning for exams. It's really good for any productive task. Say for example, if you are developing an app or if you are developing a website, you can keep a Pomodoro. I wrote a book using Pomodoro because I tried writing book for 4 years. Unfortunately, I failed because I couldn't focus. Then I knew about this method. I used this method and completed my book in 2 weeks. Because I didn't focus, I didn't shift my focus. I kept the Pomodoro cycle. The 5 minutes I get during the break, I utilize for that other activities. Then I come back and I wrote it. Okay, so within 2 weeks, I was able to complete the book because I was able to focus. Okay, so start from now. Utilize your time, plan better, be productive, strategize everything. Build your own strategies, share your strategies with the classroom so that other people also can benefit from that. Never ever copy another person's strategies. Okay, because that will end up you in trouble. Okay, never ever copy another person's strategies. What worked for me may not work for you. Okay, any other doubts? Okay, so start learning. All the best. So our target will be to score 90% and above in class 10. Okay, so the next week we can, I hope we can get your strategies, right? For how much time you want to create a strategy? How much time you want?
About 2 days?
2 days. Oh, great. Okay, ma'am, Febina ma'am, please note. So Prapti will present her strategy in 2 days time. Okay. What about others? Zian, how much time you want?
I might take
Huh?
like 3 or 4.
3 or 4 days. Okay. I don't want you people to overcome it. Okay. So Zian will present in 4 days time. Fizan.
I don't know. I haven't planned. So,
So you'll have to plan. You'll have to plan and share it with Febina ma'am. Okay.
yeah.
Fella, how much time you want?
I don't know. I have to
Huh?
plan. I have to plan.
If you want to become a fashion designer, you'll have to plan better. Okay. You'll have to design your life.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Aisha Naurin, how much time you want to share your strategies?
I don't know.
Okay. So plan better. Adnan,
Around 4 to 5 days.
around 4 to 5 days. Great.
Yeah.
So both the neurosurgeons want 4 to 5 days. Okay, great. Zohel, so I think you are planning to write it in the next year, right?
Yes.
Okay. So everyone is waiting for Prapti's and Zian and Adnan's strategies so that they can copy paste. Okay. So they have better strategies than you people. Okay. Okay, fine. And I was just kidding. So all the very best. Everything is easy. Believe that everything is easy. You people are really talented. Have a great mindset, build a great mindset, and prepare for the class 10 examinations. Okay. Ma'am, anything else to discuss? Febina ma'am, are you here? Hello? Okay, fine. So we will create a group. We will discuss the things over there. So, and we will wait for the presentation from Prapti, Zian, and Adnan. Okay. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye. Have a nice day.